Hello, my name's Orla Allen, medium and Orla Allen, author, and here are some cards for you. So, the way Spirit have been communicating with me recently is by leaving a card in the packet when I go to shuffle the cards to do your reading for you. So, the card that was left in the packet was the World card. Now, this tells me that for everybody who's listening, I want to say, not just for those who, what I'm about to tell you with the rest of the cards, not just for people who that message resonates with, but I feel like this card is for everybody. And it's talking about, or everybody at least who hears or sees this message. The World card is talking about you having the world at your feet. Okay, now that sounds like a very broad term, and it is. But what it basically means is you're capable of whatever it is that you want to do or whatever it is that you want to achieve. Okay, you literally have the world at your feet. But, and this is the caveat, that you, or caveat, you have to make the steps, make the choices, move forward with whatever it is that you want to achieve. Because you have the world at your feet, you can achieve it. But if you don't take those steps to move forward, to achieve those goals, to achieve whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, then it's not going to happen for you. So it doesn't matter that the world's at your feet. If you're not going to act on it, then you're not going to gain from it. Okay? So please really hear that message. If there is something in your life that you really want to achieve or that you really want to do, I feel like it's very important that you take a step forward towards it. And I feel like for some of you, you may not achieve what you're looking for, but it will set you on the path of achieving what you need. Okay? So I feel like for some of you that there's a partner or somebody that you want to bring into your life or you want to have as a partner. And for some of you, that's just not going to happen for various different reasons, which is perfectly fine. But we're putting ourselves out there. We're trying. We're giving it. We're taking the step. But I feel like by taking that step, it's going to bring the people into your life that are supposed to be in your life. But they're not going to be in your life if you don't take that first step, because it's like an attitude adjustment or an attitude change for you by taking the steps that you need to bring in whatever this worldly item is or worldly person is into your life. And because of that, it's going to change your outlook and you are going to be in a different situation so that you'll be able to bring in the people that are meant to be in your life. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So the rest of this will resonate with some of you, maybe not all of you. If it does, please listen to it. If it doesn't, no problem, just scroll on. So the first card we have is the Five of Swords. Now, swords talk about problems and issues, and the Five talks about where we're at a crossroads and we need to make a decision, which is further backs up the World card. You know, it's talking about you can have it all. You can have this amazing life if you just take the steps you need to. So I want to say stop being afraid and stop letting life hold you back. And this is where the Five of Swords comes in, because your problems and issues feels very much like it's partially your own doing. Okay. So I don't feel like you're doing this thing that's the problem or issue, but I feel like you're encouraging people around about you, which they're causing the problems and issues that you're suffering. So I feel very much with this card that this is a time for you to cut ties. Okay, I always feel this with this card. So I feel like it's your decision though. Right? So you need to decide whether you want your life to stay the way it is or whether there's somebody within your life that you need to cut out of it. Okay. So that could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be even family members. But I feel like there's somebody within your life that you can be having a really good day, and when you come in contact with them, all of a sudden your energy's drained, they're all doom and gloom, and you're very kind of left feeling, and all the joy that's within your life or all the joy that you had before you met the person or before you come in contact with the person is just gone because of whatever they're experiencing. Okay, so I feel like there's a big change that's needed here, but you need to choose it, right? Just because I'm telling you that it's needed, it's up to you to make that choice. So you're at a crossroads, you have a decision to make, and I feel like that's talking about whether you're going to continue down the path you're on with somebody, or whether you're going to take steps to take a step back from them. Whether that means completely cutting them out of your life, or whether that means that you're going to take a step back from them and limit your contact with them. The next card we have is Temperance. Actually, I'm going to put the rest of the cards down because I see we're tight on time. We also have Mother of Wands and we have the Judgment card. Now, the Temperance card is very much talking about... I just had to stop the video there for a second to check what I was seeing in the cards when I turned them over there. I don't tend to read on to the next card until I look at it, but I just had this overwhelming urge to look at all three cards together. And what I want to talk about is where we're not making the decision to cut the person out of our lives. The Temperance card and the Mother of Wands is very much talking about where it's almost like if we choose not to take the steps that we need to, then something's going to happen which is going to it's going to force our hand. It's going to cause us to react to it. And the Mother of Wands, I'm very drawn to the fact, I don't know if you can see it on the card, but she is wrapped around her eggs. So her eggs would be her babies. And this card's very much talking about where the mother's needing to be protective. So I feel like whatever this situation is, which is about to happen, the Mother of Wands is needing to be very protective and needing to look after her own and needing to look after herself. We also have the Judgment card, which would suggest that the Temperance card, something's going to happen which is going to negatively impact you personally or going to reflect badly on you personally. And the Judgment card's coming forward to say that it's resolved in the end. So that it kind of implies that the Temperance card is where this person who you're thinking about at the moment, or maybe you haven't, maybe this reading has just put it into your head that you maybe need to take them out of your life. But I feel like it's very important that you set your boundaries and that you stick to them, and either you walk away from them if that's the sort of relationship that I'm referring to, or you take a step back. So if it's a family member that it's not really practical for you to completely walk away from them, then just take a step back from the situation and not be available for them quite so much. But the Temperance card is talking about where if you don't take that action, if you don't make your decision, whatever that's going to be, then it's going to be made for you. And when it's made for you, it's always comes at a cost. Okay, so the Temperance card is where that happens, and we're left feeling vulnerable. We're left feeling we need to protect our own. We need to look after what's closest to us. I feel like there's a whole big kind of mental thing that goes on there. So there's these kind of thoughts and feelings, and why didn't I just do something about this before now? Why did I let it get this far? This is the kind of feeling I'm getting with the Mother of Wands. And I feel like it'll take time, but the Judgment card's coming forward to say, do you know what? It'll be revealed that you were actually, the situation wasn't what it seemed to be, and you were in the right, and everything's okay in the end, okay? But I kind of feel like I want to go back to that Five of Swords. And as I go back to the Five of Swords, I want to talk about, you can make that decision now. You can take that action now. And you won't have to suffer the Temperance card and the Mother of Wands card, or even the Judgment card, okay? But it's your choice. All of this is your choice. So if this is resonating with you, okay, then listen to it. Make your decisions, take your actions however you see fit. But know that, I can't use that phrase on TikTok, when things go belly up, then it's going to take time, but eventually it'll settle itself out and everything will right itself in the end, but it's going to take time. However, if you made that decision to start with, you wouldn't have to take that time. Okay? I wish you all the blessings of the day and all the blessings of this situation. And I hope everything goes in your favour in the short term and in the long term. Have an absolutely wonderful day, evening, nighttime, morning, and I'll speak to you all again soon.